USA beats Germany last night, advances to the Women's World Cup final. One of the great players in the sport's history, Abby Wambach, co-captain the U.S. soccer team. She joins us now. Abby, congratulations. Is there an after party after a win to put you into the finals?
Hey, how's it going, Dan?
Good.
Yeah, it's more or less the most exciting after party because it's just friends and family. It's not what you would think in terms of an after party because there's no drinks flowing quite yet because we still have one game left. And it's kind of a short turnaround as it pertains to a 90-minute soccer game. And for us, we're just so happy to have the opportunity to hopefully get into another final. And hopefully the result's different this time around for me and for my career because it's the last time, and proud of my team because it's really taken this entire team to get to this spot and to give us this chance at winning a World Cup championship. So super proud. Super proud.
So you're in the finals, but there's unfinished business with Japan, right? I mean, I know that you'll take whoever's there, but is there a part of you that says, you know what, we want Japan because we want a piece of them?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the thing is, for me, I'm not afraid to play any team. And we wanted to play Germany. We wanted to play the best in the world because we want, when we leave this tournament, to feel like we are the world champions. And in order to do that, you have to beat the best teams. So we played Germany last night and beat them. And, of course, it would make for a fairy like tale ending in terms of playing Japan in the final. But we just don't know who our opponent's going to be. We're going to be ready and waiting for whoever it will be. But, of course, all of us, we want to play the best team that we possibly can. So whoever comes out on top in that game, we're going to be prepared and ready for. What
do you like sitting next to on the bench while everybody's out there playing?
I think that's actually a good question because the thing is I'm probably the most obnoxious bench player that has ever lived. It's brutal, man. I mean, I'm totally accepting of my role because, I can't go 120 minutes, and some of these games, there's a possibility that it can go into extra time. So I have to play my role in this team, and for me, it's so hard to watch because you have no control. But when I did get in the game, I was excited to help my team get a part of that last goal to give us that little bit of breathing room going into the last few minutes of the game. But Kelly O'Hara and I actually were seatmates yesterday on the bench, and people have actually had to move away from me on the bench because I am kind of an obnoxious person.
Well, wait, what does that mean, you're obnoxious on the bench? What am I going to hear if I'm sitting next to you?
I mean, have you ever seen me play soccer? I'm obnoxious on the field. I'm always talking to my teammates. I'm always trying to fire everybody up, and that doesn't stop. That doesn't change because I'm on the bench. If you know anything about me, I'm going to be the same player on the field as I am if I'm playing or if I'm not. And I just want my team to win. And that's what this team kind of has shown, and that's how we've evolved over the last couple of weeks, is that we've become a true team. And it's not just the players that are on the field. In fact, it's the players that are on the bench that are going to make a difference. And last night was a definite story of that because Kelly O'Hara comes in and scores her first international goal. And if she's not ready, she's not mentally preparing for that moment in time, it doesn't happen. And it's going to take all 23 players for us to win this thing. And we have 90 minutes ahead of us. Looking forward to that final. It's going to be a good one.
You planning on starting Sunday?
I'm planning on any possible scenario. In your mind, you have to be ready if called upon. And I think that's what's so amazing about this team. And the biggest strength of our team is its depth. And one of the hardest things for our coaching staff is to decide what formation to play and who to start. Those are the little nuances that people don't get. The tactics of the game that make this so much more fun than it was even 10 years ago. The game has evolved, which I'm really proud of. I've been a part of a growth, and I'm ready to start if called upon. But if I'm called upon to come off the bench, I'm open and ready for that too, because it really is about role acceptance at this point. And sometimes some players are playing a little bit better than others, and that's fine. Carly Lloyd has gotten into her groove, scoring some goals for us, clutch penalty kicks, and those aren't easy. I've been a part of them. But I'm ready. Whenever called upon, I'm ready.
Abby Wambach, Team USA, co-captain, joining us, Dan Patrick Show. How would Abby Wambach do against Abby Wambach?
That is the weirdest question I have ever probably been asked, Dan. How would I do? I guess it would be a straight tie, depending on the day, depending on how one was feeling.
But would you kill each other?
Probably. I'm the hardest person on myself. I'm my biggest critic, and when it comes to even aging, mentally, how you progress through not only tournaments but through years and decades of playing in as a career. I've definitely changed as a player over the last few years. And for me, I just want to win. I don't care how. And this is at the point where, your words have to match up with your actions. And I've said for a long time I'd give up all the individual accolades and all the individual accomplishments I've had for a World Cup championship. And I really think it's true. And that's the kind of attitude and mentality I think you need in order to win a World Championship like this.
What I loved is when you finally got in last night, you had so much energy. Like you wanted to do. You wanted to do so much, but you kind of run around like little kids were running around, and they got so much energy. You were just like, "What do I need to do? I want to score 3 goals. I want to knock somebody down. I want to do everything." Like that energy you could see was boundless there. You were crazy.
Yeah, and I think that's what's really important. Especially for those game changers that come off the bench. You have a role, and some games that role is going to be to score a goal, and another game that role is going to be to secure a lead. It's really important that I go out and do whatever I can on the field to help my team win that specific game. My coach told me, hey, if we get a set piece, finish it, get us a goal lead. It didn't end up being on a set piece, but rather it was actually a really great build-up. Really proud of my team because, we didn't just win that game on penalty kick shot. It was actually, I think, a complete game, and that second goal kind of solidified us as not just the better team on the night, but I think overall throughout this tournament, we proved ourselves with that second goal. It was kind of that dagger, so to speak, against the Germans that proved our worth last night.
Greatest American soccer player of all time is?
Geez, that's a really tough question. I mean, I've played with so many amazing players, and all I can think about is the present right now. Carly Lloyd's playing out of her mind. Hope Solo, huge in net for us, and everybody's got to bring their A game. Come Sunday, everybody's got to play so well for us to come out on top. Because we got to the same place 4 years ago and didn't come away with the championship, and we know how that felt. We do not want to feel that way again. We don't want to come in second place. We want to win this thing. And in order to do that, everybody has to play their best game. And everybody has to take advantage of the chance they get. Thought we had a couple chances we could have buried early on in the game yesterday. And that's kind of how I felt about the final in 2011. So for me, if we bury our early chances, the game is going to go, I think, in a real positive direction for us. And then, of course, if things kind of go haywire a little bit like they did last night with Germany getting a penalty, we still have to have that belief. We have to have each other's back. It's not about one person giving up a penalty. It's about how we respond to those moments in time during those games that affect the outcome. And I thought that we positively affected the outcome based on our response. I
thought you were going to say Landon Donovan is the greatest American soccer star, just to pick up his spirits.
Well, he's coming on next. So of course, Landon Donovan is one of the best players that have ever lived. Of course.
I think you could take Landon Donovan, though, Abby.
No way. He's a champion on so many levels. And I respect Landon so much, and I feel for him because I thought that I wanted him to be on the World Cup roster because from my perspective right now, I know what it's like to be a leader, and I know how important that leadership is for some of those younger players to be able to go out and do what they do. Kelly O'Hara goes out and scores that goal last night. And I'm not going to say it's because of me. It's because of her, and it's because the people around her got her to believe in herself. And I think that's what's so important about leadership and such an intangible that you can't measure. And I think that's what Landon would have brought to the World Cup team, and probably why I think he will go down in history as one of the best all-time U.S. national team players to have ever played the game.
Now, he did send us his soccer jersey when they beat Spain a couple of years ago. Would you like to donate something to the Man Cave following Sunday's win over Japan, Abby?
Well, I will definitely send you a jersey. I don't know if it's going to be the game one.
Oh no, I want grass on it, sweat on it, maybe blood on it.
Yeah, thanks, but I'm probably gonna. If we win that game, I'm gonna keep that jersey.
How about the socks?
I'll send you another one. I'll send you
socks?
Another game
Abby,
one jersey.
I want socks from Sunday.
You want my dirty socks?
I want your
Dan
socks.
Patrick, I will send you my dirty socks after we win the World Cup.
After you beat Japan, I want those socks. I'm going to hang them on the wall here.
All right, we'll make that a bet.
Hey, good luck. I know it's
thanks a lot, buddy.
The end of a great career.
Keep talking about soccer, buddy.
Thank you, Abby.
All right.
All right, good luck. Abby Wambach, Team USA, ready to go.